So we're going to be talking about one of the only news outlets that are covering basically everything UAP. And I also have what I consider to be, and I think you're going to consider it also to be, an historical footage capture. I am still waiting on the location, but I have the footage for you, and it's absolutely mind-blowing. And we also have, of course, that clip of what they leaked out. I'm sure you probably already saw this, but I'm going to show it again. So hang out for just a minute. We're going to get into this, what I consider historical footage. Awaiting a location though. So, welcome to the Human Spectrum, and thank you for joining me today, Sunday, January 19th. Big day tomorrow on the 20th. Inauguration Day. That'll be interesting. But I have something even more interesting. But before we get into the main event of this video, I want to show you, in case you haven't seen it, a quick clip from what they are saying on NewsNation. Who happens to be doing a great job of covering this, specifically Ross Coulthart. And let's take a look at what they are showing all over the internet. Now everyone's calling this a crashed retrieval. From the view that I see in that video, I don't see anything broken, but then again, the view of the actual object, whatever it is, you really can't see much except for what's wrapped around it to carry it. It did look like they did a nice soft landing, and obviously we don't know where this was. I can't say that I'm 100% convinced that this is a crashed retrieval object, but it's possible. And I have to commend NewsNation for covering this. And in case you haven't seen it, I just wanted to show it to you. But I want to move right along to the new whistleblower that Ross Coulthart was interviewing. And this was very interesting. And in case you haven't seen this, you got to see and hear this. So we'll get right into it.
And at no stage were you ever subsequently told that the craft was of non-human origin?
I will tell you that during this process over the last couple of years, it's been confirmed to me by ranking members of the UAP task force that what we were working with that night was in fact NHI, and it was not a unique experience.
So, I mean, it's obvious there's NHI, there's other crafts, possible reverse engineering. We all know these are facts. If you disagree with them, that's on you, but I know them to be facts based on my research, and it's been going on a long time. There are many other people that are much more knowledgeable than me in this area, but I'm getting better at digging in and researching this stuff, and this just proves that there are people in these programs that are willing to come out and talk about it, and NewsNation again is covering it, and I'm not seeing it being covered anywhere else. If you know of anywhere else that's covering it, please leave me a comment. We're going to get into a guy named EZee from Twitter who put some very interesting footage up. I want you to take a look at this.
I've not been through the whole of the footage. It goes on for about 2.5 hours it went on for. So this is quite amazing, if not historical piece of footage here. It was done live with plenty of witnesses. And these objects are absolutely charcoal black. The last one, the third one we see, does appear to go around the curvature of the moon and away at the bottom. So there's two, there's one, there it is there, look at that, absolutely pitch black. So I kind of panic, get myself together and pan the telescope down and try and follow it. doing a lot of swearing at the same time. Now it has a consistent speed and a consistent height. The last one, the third one I saw, seemed to go a bit lower in altitude towards the surface of the moon. It gives it the appearance of it tapering away around the bottom of the moon. And we'll see another one on so it's the right hand corner of the moon. I'll put some arrows so you can see, otherwise you'd miss it. So I'm coming up now, I'm panning up, same MO, there it is there, going along the bottom corner of the moon there. I've highlighted it, same again, as black as coal, these objects. It's like they've got some sort of camouflage, we've got no light reflecting off them. Our satellites, they normally whiz by that fast, you know, at unbelievable speed, thousands of miles an hour, and you can see with the naked eye, and you've got a lot of light bouncing off them, quite easy to spot. If you look up at the night sky, you can see satellites passing, and you've got Starlink, they pass in clusters, quite easy to identify these objects or not. They've got a consistent speed, and bearing in mind I've got my telescope as well, straight up, virtually straight up, and the moon's overhead. If it's any planes and things like that going past or past my scope, we'd see the belly of the plane. Same with any Earth objects within the Earth's atmosphere, you'll just see the underside of them. These are quite extraordinary. There's the other one there it's coming in. Same again, same MO, as black as a piece of coal. If they were on the surface of the moon, you would not see them, and as it tapers around there, you can see it getting smaller, and it tapers off, tapers off, tapers off. I will do other videos, there it is again, a repeat of it. I will do other videos and I'll zoom right in, and we'll have a better look at them and see what we can see. I mean, to be fair, we have zoomed in and had a look at them, and they do appear to be appendages coming off them, and they do appear to be rotating. Thanks for all the new followers, and don't forget to like and follow and share this video everywhere. We need to get the word out that there's stuff going on that we're not privy to. Anyway guys, thanks for all your likes, follows, thanks for watching the stream Friday night, and like I said, get this video out there, pass it on to everybody, share it, like it.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with Bruce EZee. He is another gentleman from up north of me, and he captures with his telescope the same thing this gentleman here, EZee, is capturing. And he actually has a way of gauging how far objects are. You obviously heard him talking about how you see how they just, when they fly away, they kind of get smaller and smaller. And then if you just think about the size of the moon and how fast these things are traveling past the moon, they could be coming from another part of the moon, but they're going really fast if they're covering that much area into the darkness. I found that to be very interesting. This guy has some great captures. When you have a chance, check him out. His name is EZee. That's EZee and another two E's. EZee and double E's. This guy is very good at what he does, and this is an excellent capture. With that said, we're going to get into what I consider some historical footage, and this is going to blow your mind. So I'm just going to let you get right into it, and I'm going to show it to you. Let's have a look. Now, there was a comment at the 46-second mark that that object you saw would appear to come out of a cloud, possible portal. is what it looks like, because the way the cloud structure below that area where that black object was hovering was swaying back and forth in a very unconventional way, unnatural, and unless that was CGI'd, um, that's incredible footage to me. That's historical, I think. But I'm going to slow this down for you because we're going to see how this object that you already saw come down, but it's only one frame that you see it just blast off to the bottom right. Just one frame. Let's have a look. I think that was incredible footage. Um, I don't know the location. I asked for a location, and I'm hoping that they'll get back to me. Um, to me, it looks like a portal. It looks like something may have come out of it, or maybe it was just a cloud that was acting naturally weird. I don't know, but to me, it looked unnatural. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But other than that, if you were to take this at face value, this would be, to me, historical footage. So when I saw this, I was just completely blown away. I ran it through some software to see if there was anything that I could find glitching out. I couldn't. I didn't get anything that showed any glitching, any proof of CGI activity. But again, the way we have AI today, it's almost impossible to prove. But I think we're going to get a lot of reactions to this particular clip. And then it's amazing and how this thing just takes off from behind the cloud below in just one frame. And it's just incredible, the speed. Yeah, so this is what I wanted to bring to you today, because I thought, first of all, I want to know if anyone else is covering these UAP issues and disclosure. So far, I've been watching Stephen Greer, Dr. Stephen Greer, and I'm just hearing some of the same stuff, that it's going to come out. A lot of people think it's going to be this year. He seems to think still this month. I don't know. I'm not sure if disclosure is going to come out the way we are all thinking. But if it does, I'm a little worried about post-disclosure. And I will get into that in another video. But we definitely have to talk about the possibility of post-disclosure and what that means for the masses, not just the people that are running everything. So that's going to be an important talk that we need to have. But I hope you all enjoyed the video clips that I showed you today, especially that last one. Absolutely incredible, I think. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a great Sunday, and I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. Take care from the Human Spectrum.